This report that's based on conversations with dozens of people who knew Assad, worked in his vicinity, described, if there was a surprise at how fast the Assad regime fell, they're saying that they were surprised that he managed to stay in power for so long.
Right.
Basically, he inherited his not so large empire, but he inherited a country of Syria that was under the brutal rule of his father, Hafez al-Assad, who managed to put in place very strong institutions. And he basically lived off that. He didn't help rebuild the country or pump any reforms into these institutions. Basically, he expected others to do the work for him. And that mindset really stayed with Assad until the final hours. He basically, throughout his rule and also in the final months, he expected the Russians to save him once again, the Iranians to save him once again, his loyalists to save him. But at the end of the day, when Julani's forces were storming onto Damascus, they simply didn't show up. But it's not only that, it's not just the expectations of others to help him. When help did come, when there were offers, dating back to 2018, when the UAE established a rapprochement with Assad, saying that in order for him to stay in power, there would need to be some concessions made, he refused everything. Erdogan tried to meet with him for the year leading up to his fall, and he didn't take his calls. And the night before, on December 7th, the night before Damascus fell, there were foreign ministers in the Gulf and other countries that met, proposed a deal, tried to offer it to Assad, but they couldn't reach him, simply because he was sure that he didn't need anyone's help. He was sure that his forces would thwart this advancement. But then, and the night before, when some Russian officials came to his residence and showed him that his forces indeed were not putting up a fight, that's when he ordered his driver to procure a few vans, ordered his aides to pack everything up, and then went just him and his two sons. And then when his driver asked him, "What about us?" he said, "Well, why aren't you fighting for me?" And that is the detachment from reality that really encapsulates the fast demise, once it began, of the Assad regime.